Hello, everybody, and welcome to this session. Today, we are going to kick off your program with SuperScholar, and my name is Rohan Lodha. I am the founder and CEO of SuperScholar, and I am super happy and excited to have you here with us today. Before we get started, I have one question for all of you. Why are you here? Why are you here today? It's very important for all of you to clarify in your mind right now what is your motivation for being here? What is the result that you want from this program? So go ahead and take a second to think about that. How many of you here want a high paying, reputed, non sales, non target based job in a corporate company? How many of you here are looking for this, a non sales, non target based, high paying, and reputed job? This is the one thing that we are great at. This is the one thing we can help you do and get this kind of job and some of the best jobs available in India today. This is what we can help you do. So, if this is what you are looking for, you are absolutely in the right place. Now, a little bit about me. My name is Rohan Lodha. I'm the founder and CEO of SuperScholar. Previously, I have studied from Babson College, USA, which is the world's number one college for entrepreneurship. Since then, I have launched two businesses, interviewed over 600 people, hired over 100 people, and has made it my mission to make young Indians like you employable. And that is what we do at Super Scholar as well. Our mission at Super Scholar is to help job seekers like you become employable and independent. In the last 3 years, we have changed the lives of 1,100 job seekers. And over the next 1 year, our goal is to change the life of 4,000 more job seekers. We are also an NSDC accredited training provider. NSDC is the National Skill Development Corporation of India. So, this is an initiative by the government of India, and we are an accredited training provider with them, which means that all of you here today, once you complete the program, will be getting a certification from NSDC. And that certification will be with a QR code that verifies your skills and so on. Now, here are the dream jobs that all of you here will be landing. So there are two dream jobs that we currently have for you guys. The first one is a data management executive. So, a data management executive is someone who has a dynamic role of building systems for companies. In this role, you will be using Google Sheets. This role is very similar to a data analyst role or an MIS executive role. Now, it's a mix of an IT and non IT role. So, this is absolutely open to freshers, and there is no prior experience or coding experience required. It is not required. Everything required for this role will be taught to you and trained by you from us. Now, the next role we have to offer is the executive assistant role. The executive assistant is different from a personal secretary. An executive assistant is somewhat like a chief of staff, somewhat like the MD's second in command, the owner of the company's second in command. You, as an executive assistant, will be running the MD's personal day to day operations. The skills and tools you will use are Google Sheets, Calendar, and more. It's a fast paced role, and this role is for married females only. Okay, so moving on, what kind of career can you expect in both of these roles? So, one thing that we choose to do very openly and transparently is to give you all the facts all at once right before you enroll. So, now here is the CTC bracket for both of these roles. And you see, I have classified it into three separate CTCs. The first one is your starting CTC, which is between 3 to 3.6 LPA for both the roles. That is your starting, but we generally do not do placements in that range. We do placements in the range of 4.2 to 5 LPA for the data management executive and 3.6 to 4.8 LPA for the executive assistant profile. We generally do not do lower than that. Now, if you really get into the top 10 or top 5% of our batch, you go into a different league of CTC. So for the data management executive, that is between 8.4 to 12, and for the executive assistant, that's between 7.2 to 9 LPA. Okay, so I hope this is very clear and transparent for you, and you should only proceed with the program if you are okay with our expected CTC range. That is the one you should be looking at right now, the expected CTC, because that is what we expect that you will earn after the program. Now, time to placement for data management executive, it ranges between 4 to 8 weeks. For the executive assistant, it ranges between 2 to 4 weeks. Training time and commitment required is 10 to 20 hours per week for the data management executive, and 9 to 15 hours per week for the executive assistant profile. Now, this is a super crucial point. As part of both of these job roles, you will join something that's known as the MDO. So, many of you here may have heard of, or maybe even following on Instagram or Twitter or something known as the PMO, which is the Prime Minister's Office. Now, the PMO is the Prime Minister and his group of key executives and leaders who run the entire nation. In the same way, all of the companies that you join are going to have an MDO. And this MDO is the managing director's office, where you become part of that key group of people that builds the systems and runs the entire organization. In this role, you become part of just four roles that are allowed in the MDO. Those four roles are, of course, the data management executive and the executive assistant, which I've spoken to you about. The third role is a process coordinator known as PC, and the fourth role is the CRM known as client relationship manager. There are just four roles apart from the managing director himself or herself in the MDO, and you get a direct entry into the MDO. So even the board of directors of the company is not in the MDO. Even the key management, the leadership of the company is not in the MDO. And you, as a new joiner, get to join the MDO directly. And in the MDO, you get to work with the company's owners, and you get to run the company's entire operations. So, this is a life changing opportunity for career growth in a short amount of time. I want all of you right now to think about how much time, if you have some working experience, or if you know someone with working experience, think of how much time do they actually spend with the owners of the company. You are going to have a daily meeting with the owner or the MD of the company as part of the MDO. That is how big this opportunity is. As I've said right here, it's a life changing opportunity, and you should not at all take it lightly. So, moving on to what really is different about us. What do we do so different? Right? The first thing that we do differently is pay after placement. Now, I mentioned to you that our mission is to make young Indians like you employable and independent. And what we realize is that we cannot do that by charging you some very high fees upfront, because most job seekers cannot afford that. So, what we decided is, let's make this program truly risk free. So, the first thing we did is we make all of your fees payable only once you get placed. Until you are placed, you do not have to pay anything. Then, as part of our mission is to make you independent, which is why your fees are paid only from your monthly salary. You do not pay fees out of pocket ever. You only pay from your monthly salary. So you do not have to go ask some parents, or you don't have to go and ask your brother, sister, guardian, anyone to do a program. This is paid out of your monthly salary. And the third thing that we do is to truly become a companion with you, hold your hand, and take you to the best job that you can get. Is we win together with you. So the fee structure is also tiered. That means that it goes up and down based on your CTC. So that if you are placed in a job that is paying, let's say, 4 LPA, your CTC, your fees will be different from if you are getting a job with a CTC of, let's say, 6 LPA. So we are also encouraged to get you a job of 6 LPA. We want you to win. Okay. So that is how we have designed the program. That's the first thing that we are different in. The second thing that we are different in is that we work using a hire, train, deploy model. We are not a training and placement institute. So let me explain. In hire, train, and deploy, what we do is we first go and secure your jobs. So we first go and lock in and get pre approved jobs for each and every one of you here. And then we go ahead and build a program around it to give you the real skills required for that job. And then we go ahead and find the candidates like you. Then we screen you, we train you, and we deploy you. Now, this is different from training and placement because in training and placement, you will go ahead and learn the skills first, and then we would have to go ahead and look for placements for you. That is not what we do. If you are sitting here right now, your job is pre approved, pre qualified, your job is ready. You just have to go and grab it. You just have to gain the real skills, and you just have to go and grab it. Now, the other part of this is that because your jobs are ready, it's a placement as soon as you qualify model, which means that if you want to expedite your learning journey, let's say you want a placement very fast, you can go ahead of the program as well. You can bypass the program as well. This is not a structured cohort based program where you have to go at everyone else's pace. If you think I know this topic, you can let us know and we will give you an assessment for that topic, and we will let you bypass that module. So we've had learners who have got placed in under 4 weeks, and in some cases even under 2 weeks, because they gave their everything to this program. They had the focus and the commitment that this is what I want to do, and they did it. So that's what you can do as well. Again, because it's a hire, train, deploy, we already have your jobs ready. So as soon as you qualify, we can get you placed. The third thing is that we only work with reputed corporate companies, and these are all 100% vetted by us. What that means is that they have been screened. We know for sure that your job is not going to be a field job, a sales job, a BPO job, a target based job. This is going to be a high quality, high level, reputed corporate job. And as I said in the second point here, that this can be a lightning fast process. You can complete this entire module and go ahead for placements within 4 weeks or at most 8 weeks. Okay. So that's the second thing that's different about us, that we have our jobs ready, we have your placements ready. We are not hoping for placements later. We are hoping that you pick up the skills and get placed as soon as possible. Okay. Now, here are some things that you can expect, and here are some things that you should not expect from this program. So the first thing that you can expect is you can expect higher CTCs than market standards for your current skill levels. Now, it's very important for all of you to get a real picture of what is the market willing to pay for your skills today, right? You will get, our promise is that you will get significantly higher than what you are currently going to get paid in the market today. Now, what not to expect? Don't expect false promises from us with unrealistic CTCs. I know that all of you want to hear that we will give all of you a 9 LPA job or a 12 LPA job or a 24 LPA job, but that is not realistic. Okay. Most of you here are early career professionals or freshers. So please Do not expect unrealistic CTCs, and do not hope that we will make this false promise to you. We will never do that. In fact, if you are on the higher CTC end right now as a working professional, we ourselves will tell you that this program is not for you. Please do not do it, because we will not be able to promise you an unrealistic CTC. The second thing that you can expect from us is real skills that companies want and the skills that will get you hired. Now, we are not going to do random trending skills. We are not going to go into data science or blockchain or AI or any of that, although those are part of the program. Some of them are part. There will be a little bit of data analytics work in the program. There will be a little bit of work of AI in the program. But this is not about trending skills. This is about skills that will get you hired. Do not expect us to train you on a skill just because you want to learn a skill. The goal here, again, for each and every one of you, at least I hope that's the goal, is to get that high paying job. It is not to get a certification, it is not to get a skill, it is to get a job. And that is what we are going to do. So, along with this, I want to add a little bit here that please do not expect that this program will go on for 6 months. This is at most an 8-week program, right? So what many companies do is they make the program long so that they can charge more fees. That's not what the goal is here. Our goal is to get you placed, and we know that if we get you placed, the fees is not an issue, because you are only going to pay it out of your salary. And the final thing that you can expect from us is to work at reputed corporates in big cities like Mumbai, Delhi, etc. Please do not expect work from home jobs. That is an absolute make or break criteria for all of these job roles. There are no work from home jobs, and most large reputed companies do not offer work from home anymore. So please only proceed from here if you are open to working in a big city. If you are not from one of these cities and not willing to relocate either, if you are willing to relocate, there is no issue. If you are not willing to relocate, then please connect with our team and we will let you know if we can take your admission ahead or not. Okay, so this is what I had spoken about on the previous point. I had spoken about higher CTCs than market standards for your skills today. So this is where you are today. This everyone including me, everyone, all the, even the biggest leaders in the world, they have a worth in the market. They have a current price point based on their knowledge, their skills, their experience, etc. And you have one as well. So today you are worth, let's say, rupees X by the job market. Our promise to you is that what we will do is we will elevate that worth of yours in the market. So if you are going on this trajectory, if you are currently on this path, we promise to elevate you here and move you on this path. So I will give you an example with numbers. Let's say that today you are getting a job offer of 20,000 rupees per month, 2.4 LPA, which is a standard job offer for most people out of college. Our promise to you is that you will be elevated to maybe a 30 or 35,000 rupees per month, and you will move your career along from there. So instead of what would happen is that, see, here you are at 20 and you will slowly move up to 25, 30, 35, and we start you on 35 right here, just because of the skills we are giving you and the connections to these companies that we are giving you. And that is what we call the super scholar advantage. So in just 8 weeks your market worth goes from, let's say, a 20 or 25,000 all the way up to a 35 or 40,000. Now, this is a super crucial point that I want to discuss with all of you today, and that is why I have included it right in the beginning. Please only continue from this point on if you are willing to commit. This is the number one trait in successful people. This is the number one trait in the best job seekers, the highest package, the people with the highest packages. They commit to something and they follow through with it. Please stop right now if you are not willing to commit. Please stop right now if this is not a priority for you. Please stop right now if you think you are going to do this on the side just because it's free, just because there is zero upfront payment. You think you will do this on the side. That is not how this works. Please only proceed if you are willing to commit. Now, with commit, I want to talk about our scholarships. So, we have commitment based scholarships for all of you here today. How we do this is we reward you for your commitment throughout the program. So attendance, quizzes, assessments, activities, all of that gets rewarded through commitment based scholarships. And the maximum scholarship that we offer for all learners is 28,000 rupees, that is directly deducted from your after placement amount. Now, also, to add on to the point of commitment, for those of you that are committed in the program, I personally will be hosting special workshops. These are going to be life changing workshops, and I don't say that word lightly. Truly life changing workshops on manifestation, personality profiling, placement mastery, all of that. But this will only be hosted later in the program for the committed learners who actually make it till that point. So, trust me, you don't want to miss these, and this is specially for all of you. Now, before we proceed, I want all of you to right now take out your mobile phones and scan this QR code. Right away, please scan this QR code so that you can go ahead and refer somebody to the program. Scan this QR code and refer 10 people or at least 5 people to the program while we are here on the meet itself. So, there are three reasons really to refer someone. The first reason is that every time someone you refer gets placed, we will give you 2000 rupees as a cash bonus. Okay, that's the first thing. But that's a very small reason. That's a very small reason. Second reason is that do it together with a friend. Do the program with a friend. It will be more fun. You will hold each other accountable. Both of you will get a rocking job and you will win in life together. That is invaluable. You will win in life together. And the third and most important reason is that you will change someone's life. So you are here already means you are on the path to change your life. Pass that pass that fortune forward and change someone else's life with yours, and trust me, they will thank you forever. They will thank you for that forever, and it will be a genuine gratitude that they feel for you for the rest of their lives. Okay, so right now on this call, open the link and fill out the names and numbers of 5 to 10 people who you want to refer to the program. Again, the program is 100% risk free. They do not have to they do not have to put out any kind of financial risk on themselves. This only thing is they have to be a job seeker, and we will still have to check their eligibility and all of that, but that's a separate point. For you right now, go ahead and fill out their names. If you want to share a larger database with us, if you want to share a database of, let's say, your college group, or whatever, if you have a group of other job seekers all on something on Telegram or something, you want to share that with us, then please connect with our admissions team separately. The same offer applies for each one of them that gets placed. We will give you 2000 rupees. We ourselves will reach out to you and let you know that they have been placed, and here is your 2000 rupee bonus. You can earn you can earn a lot of money, far more than any fees or anything that you would ever have to pay, by just referring the right people into the program. All right, now I also want all of you right now to make an other commitment with me. I want you all to make an other commitment with me right now, and that other commitment is, once all of you are placed, I want you to right now commit to me that you will give us 10 more referrals at the moment that you are placed. Can you commit that to me? And when you are placed, you will not just give us referrals, you will personally call those referrals and tell them that you have to enroll in this program, or you should enroll in this program. Can you commit that to me? See, our mission is to change lives of people like you, job seekers like you. And a job seeker knows the most other job seekers. So you are helping us reach these people. So can you commit that to me right now that you will give us 10 more referrals and call them and ask them to enroll into the program after you are placed? So give us 5 to 10 now, and then give us another 10 or so later as well after getting placed. Can you commit that to me? Perfect. Thank you. So right now, I'm waiting for all of you to fill out this form. Open your mobile, scroll through, and fill in the names and numbers of the people who you want to refer. Right now, please do it right away. I'm going to give you guys last 30 seconds to do this. Please go ahead and do this now in the last 30 seconds. Okay. So, last 5 seconds, and then whoever is still left to submit this, you can fill out more names and submit it after, or whatever you have in till now, please submit it and open that form link again if you want to add more names. There is no limit to the number of names you can give us, and you do not have to do anything else. If you want, you can reach out to the people who you have referred and let them know that you are doing this program, and then that will be a sure short way of bringing them on. But you don't have to really do anything, just give us their names and numbers and we'll take care of everything. And as you know, this is a completely risk free proposition for everyone involved. That's all I have for all of you today. So I really hope to see you in the program. I hope to see you guys commit and enjoy this journey. And I hope to see you all on the other side with your dream jobs. I will be hosting many sessions myself in this entire program. So I want to see all of you there with full power, full energy, and we can talk in that program as well. I will give you all a chance to unmute, speak to me, etc., ask your questions, all of that. Okay. I wish you all the very best of luck, and I will see you in the program. If anyone else requires the referral link, here it is, and we will wrap this part of your orientation right here. Thank you so much, everybody. Best of luck.